Hello, raindrops. Thanks for chiming in with Cool Talk with the Queens. Yes, I'm marvelous.
And I'm victorious.
Yes, 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 yes. And Victoria's been very busy today.
Yes.
Yes, she's been out there exploring new people, new places. And look what the queen brought to her palace. Yes, we're in Victoria's house. Yes, we are. Go ahead and introduce them.
Well, thank you, Queen.
Yes, yes.
Raindrops. I found more beautiful queens. Me, Queen, Kathy, and Tiana.
Hello.
And we're glad to have them with us. And they are financial advisors.
Oh, okay.
Yes, marvelous.
Okay.
Yes.
So we have Kathy
and Tiana.
And we have Tiana here.
Yes.
And both of them are financial advisors.
Yes.
And hey, we're here to share this information to you, raindrops, because you might need a financial advisor.
Yes.
And what better way to contact a finance advisor through YouTube on Cool Talk with the Queen?
Yes.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We're here to be a blessing just like they're being a blessing to us.
Amen.
All right?
Amen.
And the information will be below this video.
Yes.
They'll leave their phone number. You're welcome to call them. And you're welcome to ask them any questions.
Yes.
And we're here in Austin, Texas. Okay?
Yes.
All right. So, Kathy,
Yes, ma'am.
introduce yourself to the raindrops out there.
Well, my name is Kathy Salomone. I am a financial advisor with WFG, which stands for World Financial Group.
Oh, okay.
And this is my business partner. This is Tiana.
Hi, Tiana.
Hey, Tiana.
Oh, she's so pretty.
Yes, she
Okay,
is. Gorgeous queen.
All right. Okay.
Yes, very happy to be here. Today we're going to go over how to protect yourself, how to get out of debt, and most of all, how to build an empire.
Oh, okay. We're not talking about Empire on TV. We're not talking about that series.
No,
She's here to tell you how
Yeah.
to build an empire. So, Raindrop, don't forget to get your pen and paper and write down all these notes down, okay?
Yes.
Back to you, Queen Tiana.
So, one of the things that we have realized in the industry of financial advising is that people don't build a plan.
Right.
Oh man.
Right.
We don't
don't-
fail to plan. They don't plan to fail. They fail to plan.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So
Okay.
today we're going to go over some rules of the money game.
Okay.
You know, there are other vehicles than a 401k, and a lot of people don't know that. So we want to make you guys aware of all of your opportunities that you could possibly be facing that you have no clue that you're facing.
Wow.
Wow.
I need to take me some notes.
Take some
down.
notes, marvelous.
Okay, okay.
Wow, that's good stuff.
All right. So
Yeah.
Kathy here is Kathy your mentor?
She's my business partner.
Business partner.
We
Okay.
work
Oh,
hand in hand
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
It's really good to have a business partner like Kathy.
Yes.
I love having her because questions that I can't answer,
Yes.
she has more life experiences that
Yeah.
she can answer and she can help provide.
That's
you
a
know,
blessing.
those answers to those concerns that people are facing. And since there is an age difference, it's really good because she can reach out to the other age groups that I'm not able to touch like she can.
Yeah, the
Right.
senior citizens.
Right.
Yeah.
The one maybe over
Right.
above 50.
Oh,
Right.
that's it.
Okay.
That's the
And
one.
that's good to have a business partner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because sometimes
Teamwork.
Yeah,
Teamwork.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Yeah.
Come on now.
So, Queens, a question that I have, I know a raindrop is concerned. What about theft? Do you guys talk about, I mean, where it's more in the vicinity of identity theft? I don't know if you cover that or you can point me, give information into that arena because she was trying to recover and get out of debt
Gotcha.
to build her financial empire.
Well, I
So-
see Tiana has the rule.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So she's gonna go over the you're gonna go over the rule thing or
Yes.
Okay.
But to
Yeah.
answer your question, we are a non-captive company,
Okay.
meaning that we are not obligated to just one company. You'll never just hear us say Nationwide is only the best because
Right.
we have the ability to shop out for you. And one of those abilities is that even if we don't deal with theft directly, we have business partners in other organizations and companies that we are partnered with to help with those problems.
Right.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so
Okay.
what does WFG stand for?
It stands for World Financial Group. So
Oh,
let
okay.
me just give you a little bit of history about
Please.
it.
Oh, please do.
Please.
So WFG is basically the marketing division of Transamerica. And I don't know if many of you know about Transamerica.
Yes,
They've
yeah,
been
I
around
heard
since
that, yeah.
1909 or something.
Yes, ma'am.
Not too long ago, I'd say about maybe 7 years ago, a very large financial corporation by the name of Aegon, which is a European company, bought us. Aegon is worth over $500 billion. So we are
wow.
backed with a lot of security.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Financial
Okay,
security.
okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
So, like Tiana was saying,
Yeah.
the beauty of working with Transamerica is that we're non-captive. So we can go out and shop for whatever is best for the client.
That's
Oh,
beautiful.
Whatever the price point or the cost that the client is able to spend, we're able to go ahead and work with those numbers more effectively.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
different. Like if let's just say we only worked for Nationwide,
Right.
what would we be selling?
Right, right.
Nationwide. Yeah.
So we can sell Nationwide. We
Anything.
can sell
Prudential.
Prudential,
Yeah.
Transamerica.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes.
Okay.
So
That's
that's basically
good.
a little bit about our history.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And since we're on the talk with the queens, it's also important to announce that we are #1 leading in women's career groups too. So
Oh,
there's
wow.
a lot
Well,
of
kudos to the queen. Congratulations.
All right, Tiana.
Yes, great job.
Thank you.
Well, Tiana, are you just graduated from high school or college or something?
She's
You're very
gorgeous.
young.
Thank you. I've actually, yes, I am over the age of 21.
Okay.
Yes. I actually am graduated from Houston-Tillotson, a historically black college in Austin, Texas.
All right.
With my
Amen.
master's this May.
Congratulations.
All right.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Yes.
So what we really like to kind of we're noted for more than anything is educating our client. Because
Gotcha.
most people out here, they just don't know the rules of the money game.
You're
so
right.
It's like football. How am I supposed to win the football game if I don't know the rules?
Come
You're
on
right.
now.
You're
Kelly
right.
got it going on.
We sit up here and we say, well, we're going to show you some rules to the money game. And
Yes,
we
ma'am.
cover three different things that we like to bring people's awareness to. And the first thing that we like to talk about is compounding interest.
Okay.
Most people don't recognize that interest can work for you.
Mm-hmm.
Interest can also work against you.
Right.
So we go over examples of how interest can actually work for you
Yes.
and for your money, because many times, as I said, people don't recognize that you can do more than that 1% that you're getting in your savings account.
Yes.
You can do better than maybe even the 2% you might be getting in another account. There are other vehicles out there that can bring you a return of anything from 12 to 25%.
Oh my.
Yes.
And some tax-free.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay.
So that's one of the first rules we like to talk to our clients about. The next thing that we like to talk about is how money grows. And right now on the market, there's only 3 different strategies that we're dealing with.
Put this up.
hmm
So you
Yeah.
kind of see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're dealing with, when you talk about how money grows, you're dealing with fixed, variable. Most people, when you say variable, don't realize that their money is actually in the stock market.
Wow.
So
That includes
when
stuff like a 401k, your IRAs, things like that.
so your money's in the
Okay.
stock market. Now there's nothing wrong with that. But
Uh.
if you were to say to people, do you know your money is in a variable account, meaning you take the high and the gain and you're making money, but you also take the drop when that market is going down.
Right.
Wow.
So we teach people about that. And then finally we teach them about a strategy that most people don't know unless they're pretty financially savvy, and that's indexing their money. And that basically teaches you how to take the gains, without taking the losses.
I like that. I like
And
that.
most of our clients.
Yeah, take the gains without taking the losses.
It gives you a stair-step approach with the index annuity. I'm going to put this up so you guys can see how it locks it in. But you see how it goes up and then it locks. So when the market goes down, you're locked in. And when the market goes up, you participate in some of that growth. So you're never at a chance where you can lose what you're actually investing in. That's the stair-step approach.
Okay.
That's a great approach.
Okay, she know her knowledge.
Yeah,
All right.
I like that approach.
Okay.
Right.
Wow.
All right, we gotta get Kathy a handshake.
I mean, great job, Queens. Great job.
Queen Tiana know her stuff.
Okay.
She came and showed you the chart.
She gonna let you see it.
Yes.
I like that. I like
And then
that.
finally, the one thing that most people do not pay attention to is how your money is getting taxed. And that's Uncle Sam coming after you.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And there's 3 ways that you are actually, that tax really works. You're getting taxed now, meaning you've got a savings account, or you've got a CD account, or stocks. That's tax now. Every year they're sending you
You paying taxes on
a
it.
tax,
Yeah.
taxes on it. Just,
Right.
They're sending you paper saying we're now taxing you on this.
Okay.
Okay. Tax later are accounts that most people we find are pretty aware of, and that's your 401ks or your 403s, which are teachers,
Right.
403bs,
Yes, ma'am.
your IRAs, and then your fixed annuities and your savings bonds. So when we say tax later, the real meaning of that is tax deferred, meaning as long as I'm putting money into this account,
Right.
I'm not going to get taxed. It's as soon as I pull money from the account
You're gonna get taxed.
that I will get taxed.
It's funny because when I first worked for Walmart years ago, you know, I got the 401k, and I didn't know nothing. I didn't understand anything because it's not like they sat down with you and explained everything. You
Becky
know?
from
Becky
HR
from-
just tells you.
Exactly.
From HR.
We
Yeah.
offer 401ks. We match your money.
Yes.
You sign up for it.
Yeah.
And that's about it. That's
Yes.
much information you get.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I wish
it.
then, not, you know, when I pulled it out, I wish then I had a financial advisor, but I didn't. And I noticed too, like when you go file taxes, sometimes they'll ask you, do you need a financial advisor? I don't know if they do it here, but I know in Michigan they do. They'll
do.
ask you when you file for taxes, do you need a financial advisor? You
Oh,
know,
wow.
and I used to tell them, I ain't getting nothing back. I don't need nobody to tell me nothing back. You know.
Yeah.
That's why it's good to be
Wow.
educated.
It
It
is.
is.
You know,
It
it's,
is.
it's up to you. 2020 is a new focus thing.
Clear focus.
Clear focus.
Clear focus.
That's right. And these queens are here to let you know, don't do what you did last year
Yeah.
or 2 years ago.
Yes.
We need to have clear vision, like Kathy said. Clear vision.
Yes.
You know, to find out where your finances is going, how to work the plan.
That's it.
And the one thing that I'd like to bring just to the attention on being taxed later, when you pull that tax out of these types of accounts, you're talking about a penalty.
Oh, yeah, I had to
anywhere
pay a
from
penalty.
30
Yes, I
to
had to pay.
40%.
Yes, I had to pay
You're
a
right.
penalty.
You're
Now,
right.
that's a lot. That's a lot.
It is.
That's half of
That's
what's
a-
taken up.
That, yeah. And
So
that's
if
not
you're taking
even
up 10,000, you're probably going to get only 5,000 of that.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah, you're right.
You're right.
You got to pay
You're
it back
right.
to the IRS, and
Yeah.
that's what I had to do.
Pay it. Yeah.
I believe they were having a lawsuit about it, but I never heard anything else. You know how you have to claim, but I made sure I filed a claim to it.
Mm-hmm.
And what that lawsuit probably was is a lot of unnecessary charges. If you ever
Yeah.
look on your 401k statement,
Mhm.
you'll see things like take out 3 cents for this, take out
Yeah,
11
I
cents
see
for
that.
that.
Yeah.
And by the time you look at it, you have about 40 or 50 charges worth of
Right.
things you have no clue what it is.
That's
No,
so
right.
true.
You know?
Because I was young when I started working for them, and that's another thing. You know, I'm not gonna say the company name again. They didn't want you to mess with the money.
Right.
Yeah, they wanted you to just leave
Stay
it alone.
still.
It was
Yeah.
only there if you had a medical emergency or if you were resigning, and I was resigning because I had surgery, so I was resigning. But it was like you see the statement from the company, but you don't understand the statement.
Yeah.
And see, what unfortunately is so sad because the reason why they probably wanted you to keep your money there is because the longer it stays, the more it
Interest.
accumulates. But that accumulation means you're going to have a bigger interest to pay on.
Oh,
So
yeah.
instead of paying on that little amount that they once gave you, you now have to pay taxes on a huge amount that you've accumulated.
Wow.
So it kind of works against you because while you're paying that interest rate, remember this was tax-free money from this was a tax deduction for them.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it sounds like it's there to help you, and initially it is there to help you,
But you really lose it.
Yeah,
And they
yeah,
gain
I
it.
had to pay back a
that's
lot.
why it's really important to know there are other vehicles that you can invest in that are
Yeah.
just a lot more safer with a lot better return than just a 401k, because the reality is 90% of Americans are only retiring with about $80,000 in their 401ks, and that's before taxes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. You listening to this, Raindrop fans?
Please.
out there?
If you
Listen.
think you are 65 or 70, you can retire for the rest of your life on $50,000 to $60,000 and live comfortably. Please let me know how you're doing.
How you're
that.
doing it.
There's
Exactly.
a lot of people out here who are struggling.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
That's a lot
yeah.
of. That's the reason why a lot of people who go into retirement and then come back out of
Come back.
retirement
Yeah.
to be a greeter at Walmart or to
Yeah,
be
that
that
might
shopping.
be me. You
But
know.
it's reality.
It's reality.
It's reality.
Yeah.
It's
because you
becoming the
can't make
normal.
Exactly.
Right. And
Exactly.
the tax later, we have vehicles that can help you get, as we like to say, get a grip.
When
on
you
that
say
money.
vehicles,
Meaning different types of plans and policies that we
okay,
can offer.
okay.
So
Okay.
we have vehicles that can actually help you roll your money over without being taxed.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
and still gain a higher interest rate of return. So it, like I said, everybody has different needs.
Mhm.
We just know we're not very big fans in our office of the 401k because of what you just said earlier.
Yeah, I
Nobody
mean, yeah.
taught you anything about that
No, they
401k.
Exactly.
And what people don't know is that you don't own that 401k.
You
No.
sure don't.
The company that you work for
Owns
owns
that
that
401k.
401k.
I think
Yes,
it was
ma'am.
Merrill Lynch.
You are actually in a contract with
Right.
the United States government.
Mhm.
If anything goes wrong with the company that you work for,
Yeah.
they have the right to shut your 401k down.
Oh my. Ooh.
And these are things we're just trying to teach people. Like we said, you're not educated. No one's shown you anything. So we're
Right.
really out here trying to teach people these things.
Okay, do y'all hear that?
Oh my God. Knowledge is power.
It is
really is.
power.
I mean, I was trying to sit up here, Queen, and I had my mouth open in your face. But I'm like, what the heck?
No, it's the truth.
But it's a reality.
This is a reality.
And we need to know this stuff.
For example, we had a nurse, beautiful woman, worked for a very small hospital. Hospital went bankrupt.
Oh,
It wasn't one of the
Jesus.
big chains, you know, the big, like St. David here in Austin.
Yeah.
Hospital went bankrupt. That woman lost 55% of her 401k.
Oh wow.
Within
Oh wow.
No, actually, she lost the entire amount of her 401k because the hospital held it for their bankruptcy, to pay their bankruptcy.
That's
So
the
these are
devil.
These are the things that we are trying to say.
God ain't in there. God ain't in there.
No.
And we're not
No.
saying you shouldn't have a 401k. You
No.
definitely have a 401k, but know that there are other vehicles so that you're not putting all of your eggs in one basket.
Exactly.
Because it's a true betrayal to work so hard to save up for
lose
something,
Lose your
and
money.
then to realize it's not even yours to lose.
Oh my
That's an
Lord.
ultimate betrayal.
That
Especially
hurts.
when you have a family that depends on you, when you have
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
You know, and unfortunately, nobody wants to be a burden in their later years.
Yeah.
If you lose your 401k, think about the burden that you just put on your family.
Yes.
And you know, nobody,
Yes.
of course they love you, so they're going to try to take care of you, hopefully.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
that's not always guaranteed, and it's not
That's
always guaranteed
right.
that they're going to have the financial stability themselves
Right.
to
Right.
take care of you.
Exactly.
Okay, Queen. So what if I wanted just Queens to skip the 401k and just go to one of these vehicles?
Sure.
So I can just, I mean, like you say, the 401k, it's okay, but you know, I'm getting a little something against the 401k right now because I feel for the nurse and it ain't even a relative of mine.
Yeah.
So I'm ready, like, that's hurtful.
That was.
You work all your life and Lord have
And you're
mercy.
doing the right thing.
And you're doing the
You're
right
doing
thing
the
point
right
by
thing.
point, and then they gonna blindside you and steal from you.
And take it.
That ain't God. That
Well,
ain't God.
let me ask you a quick question,
Sure.
Kathy. So, do you do they come to you to the business office,
Oh,
or
yeah.
do you
You
go
come
to?
later.
Either or.
Either
or.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, 'cause you said
We're very
okay.
flexible like that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's even
And
better.
what you're doing is basically telling them how to finance their.
To secure.
We help with a multitude of things. We help with IRAs, annuities, mutual funds. We help with getting out of debt. We also help learn the difference as well as set up trust and wills because there's differences in that. You know, for instance, a will can be contested, but a trust is irrevocable. So once you have passed on and you have a trust, whatever is in your trust, it must be followed through.
That's right.
No matter if they have a problem with it, if they don't find it fair, if somebody was left out, it has to be followed through.
If
So
we're
y'all do trust and will.
Okay.
we can work and trust and
And
Look
will.
at
the thing
God.
about our company is that our lawyers also do a yearly overview. So if you're needing to just retouch on some things or want a consultation, they do those for free.
Oh, okay.
And then we also can offer a complimentary financial
That was my
needs
next
analysis,
question. That was
where
my
we
next
can turn
question.
around and look at how is your money working. Do you need to come out of debt? If you have substantial debt, we work with companies that specialize in debt reduction to get you out of the debt so that you're clear enough to be able to now start saving. I mean, everybody is in a
Wow.
different point in this process. Some people and I am a firm believer, every person out there needs to have 3 to 6 months worth of an emergency fund. They need to.
You sound like my father.
Do you realize most people are $400 away from an emergency and they
Yes.
don't have the $400?
You right.
You're right.
You right.
So
You telling the truth.
you need, we're in a society, and an American society, we like to spend. We spend.
Yeah, we do. I'm
spend.
guilty. Lord,
But
let's
we
shop.
do not.
Yeah.
We have not learned how
Yeah.
to
Just a big-
invest.
Yeah, we don't.
And that's
Yes.
really what we're here to try.
Now you
to do.
preaching now.
Because
You preaching.
I'm gonna tell you, raindrops. We know you getting that what you call that check that comes.
The SSI? Not the SSI.
Refund.
Oh, the
Refund.
Oh, the refund. I'm telling you, yeah,
This is the
refund.
time that we
Yeah.
need to. But you know what? It's kind of hard because sometimes the ones that don't have, and when they finally have, they're ready to spend.
Of course.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
queen, it's not hard because, like these queens say, anything you put your mind to, you can conquer.
Absolutely.
Just look at this as a huge investment because, like Queen said, when I go and it's my time, my stuff is set between my 3 kids. What to do? You get this, you get this, you get this. Ain't nobody got nothing to fight over.
Nothing.
You put me away nicely and say your stuff and give me my flowers and going out to dinner and you celebrate. We love her. She was there. You go.
Celebrate you.
And this
And what
will
you've
stuff. I need, girl. Oh my God.
But if you're properly insured, today we learned over 80%
Yeah,
of
Over 80% of most Americans are either not insured or if they're insured, they're underinsured. And that is a sad thing. That is scary to think that you have the right type of insurance plans in place and to find out that you're actually underinsured.
You're underinsured.
Y'all do that too?
Yes.
That's it. And it's,
Yes.
it's
You know
even
what?
if you feel like you are set up with a will or you do have life insurance or you have, good investment annuities going on, it's still important to sit down with the financial advisor because let's be honest, we're not at the table reading every verbiage of the fine print.
I don't read that stuff.
You know?
No,
Stop.
no.
Read raindrops.
But
Read.
that's how most people get you. Is
Yeah.
that, hey, I'll offer you level insurance. I'll offer you level death benefits. How about that? Okay, well, did you know half the time in your level death benefits, you're only going to break away with about 30 to 40,000?
Right.
So that 300,000 that they promised you, that actually goes to them.
Back to the companies.
Oh,
Your
wow.
family gets only 30,000. Now, how are they supposed to bury you and do all the
Exactly.
arrangements, which is $30,000? And of course, we all want to leave a legacy.
Yeah.
No one wants
Yeah.
to just leave our families in debt
Right.
or have to pick up the pieces from what we
Oh,
was
yeah.
trying to hide
Yeah,
from them
yeah.
that we was too ashamed of to,
Yeah.
to come forth with.
You're
Yeah,
right.
I had to do that.
And the
with
one
my
thing that I
family.
would like to say about life insurance, life insurance is completely different than the way it was back in the day.
Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it
Life
is.
insurance is for the living.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Not
For the dead. You preaching now, sister.
So
It's for the one that's
It is
living.
for the one that is living.
Yeah, left
We
here.
have beautiful policies that help you deal with, let's just say, worst case. Because more than not, we're not going to die. Well, I don't have
We're
plans
going to transition.
but we might get sick.
Yeah,
Right.
And we
yeah.
might end up in a hospital. And we
Okay.
have policies that can help you pull out of that death benefit for the bills in that hospital.
Tax free.
Tax free.
Hold on. So you saying if I'm in this, I get sick and I end up in this nursing home, right?
Yes,
I can pull from this policy.
that is right. To start paying for that nursing home.
Tax free. And that money will
Tax-free.
still keep accumulating too.
Yeah.
It doesn't take away from the
No,
accumulation.
we're very proud of what we
I love y'all.
Yeah.
I love y'all.
Mhm.
And it's important too because, you know, I'm 30 and a lot
You
of people
old.
30.
Ooh, you old.
Queen, that's rude.
I have a child now.
21.
That's not nice. And she's beautiful.
I thought she was way younger than that.
You know what?
But
Forgive
my
her.
generation, even though, you know, I'm starting to get wiser in age.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are,
My
baby.
generation is still under this false pretense that we still have all the time in the world.
We don't.
Just because you're young, it doesn't mean that you're invisible.
Right.
You still need just as much protection and just as much security as your parents need and your
You're right.
grandparents and your aunts and uncles need.
Okay.
And
You're
it's
right.
not just for people who are already dealing with disability, already dealing
Yes.
with health insurance. No, this
Yes.
is, and the sad thing is, if you get into it, the great thing is, if you get into it at a young age,
Yeah.
it's a lot cheaper.
It's a lot
A lot cheaper, and you reap more benefit.
But baby, let me ask you this while this on my
We about to
brain.
close it up.
Oh, okay. A quick question, Queens. Okay, what is I need y'all help, right? And I'm sick. I got whatever, and it's hard for me to be insured. So if I say Miss Kathy and Miss Tiana, I need some insurance because I want to be taken care of, and I want my loved ones to be taken care of it. If it's gonna cost me an arm and 2 foot to get insured.
You saw those 2 beautiful grandchildren you had?
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
yes,
Insure
ma'am.
through
They
them
can.
and still
Absolutely.
take from that account while it accumulates interest for them.
Yeah, you can
So
do
then
that.
when you
Yeah,
leave,
insurance for that.
it still keeps accumulating for them, tax free, and while you were here, you were still taken care of, and you left a legacy for your
Now,
grandchildren.
how old are your babies? Because I just
Well, I got
recently-
12
I
grandkids.
just recently insured a 6-year-old. I set the policy. I designed the policy with a situation to where her mother and father are going to contribute $150 a month to the plan.
Oh, okay.
They're going to stop by the time she's
18.
17.
Oh, okay.
Well, they
Now,
3
by
and
the-
5.
by the
Okay.
time she's 60,
Uh-huh.
she will be worth 1.3 million,
Oh, wow.
Tax free.
tax free.
Mhm.
These are some powerful vehicles that we have.
Okay.
And this is how the rich stay rich and they pass their wealth on.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, raindrops. I guess you heard that. Our
We
time
gonna
is
need
just
a part
about
2.
running out.
Part 2 coming.
But we're gonna have to have a part 2 on this.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
I got so many questions.
because 2020 is the focus for new vision.
Clear focus,
Like
clear
Kathy
vision.
said, we
Yes.
have to have clear vision because
Yes.
a lot of people don't know this. Here we have a lady that's is probably my age. She probably was hit me for. And then we had this young lady here that's,
Have
this is 2
queens.
different generations.
Yes.
Yes.
You
Very
know?
informative.
So we got a young girl here
Yes,
that's
yes.
letting you know, hey, we need to get a head start on this.
Yes.
And we
You know.
have one that is in 50. Anyway.
You look good. You look good. You look good.
You look
Look good.
It doesn't matter. I
It
mean,
doesn't
as
matter.
we keep moving further down the line,
Yes.
you not realize, people, that your average age of death now is 80 to 85.
Yeah, there you
You're
go.
going to somewhere down this process of living
Yes.
outlive your money. And we
Yeah.
can help you prevent that as becoming a problem.
Right.
And lastly, one thing that Kathy
Wow.
stresses a lot
Uh-huh.
is that if the government isn't debt,
Yeah.
quit trusting them to get you out of
No,
debt.
don't trust
Right.
them.
This is not going to happen.
No, it's not gonna happen.
They can get themselves out of debt.
You right.
We
It's
have
up
two,
to us.
Yes,
You right.
we have 2 generations.
You
just
right.
trying to tell you. She's starting young. When I was 30, I wasn't even thinking like that.
True.
So
True.
this is a good topic here. And
Awesome.
the topic is financial security.
and freedom.
And freedom. Yeah.
Freedom.
Financial security
And freedom.
and freedom. And again, we have
Wow.
And just to show y'all, these are just only some of the things we do. Mutual funds, life insurance, long-term care, college plans, tax, just 401k, everything, index annuities, and so much more, you guys.
Everything.
So I mean, if you're trying to do it, if you need help, reach out to us.
And the last thing
Yes,
that I
we will.
just want to say is our company is rapidly expanding.
Right.
okay, 'cause
Wow.
that's what I was going to ask you. Is
Yes.
it nationwide?
There are,
statewide?
Nationwide.
there are
Okay.
business opportunities out there for people that feel that they want to not have the journey of the broke
Yeah.
and want to take on becoming an entrepreneur. So definitely call us. I mean,
We will.
we'd be more than happy to send you information and sit down with you.
We
Okay.
will.
Okay. Well, you heard that, Raindrops. Our time is running out.
The Queens.
And we have Tiana Brown here,
Yes.
and she's from the company is
WFG, World Financial Group.
Yes.
in Austin,
And Miss
Texas.
Kat, yes.
And Kathy
Salomone.
Salomone.
Yes.
And you'll find all this information below this video. Okay.
Even if you're not in the state of Texas or even in Austin, we're nationwide, so we have agents in other cities and states. Please reach out, and we can still provide the information to get you in contact with the right person in your hometown.
Come on, girl. Look at Queen. She's
I'm so
selling
proud.
it. Come on now. You heard the Queen.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
She know her business.
Yes.
They both do.
Yes.
All right. So we'll
I'm proud.
Come on now.
I feel like I just hit the lottery. Yes.
She ain't playing.
Yes.
Come on, she's selling it. She remind me of me when I was a youngster. Okay? But you'll find this information again, Raindrops, below
Yes.
this video. Our
Yes.
time is running out. We want to
Oh.
thank this lady for blessing us and giving us this opportunity to educate us.
Wanna
And we
thank
want
the
you
Queen.
all to contact them.
Yes.
Any questions? She
Please.
said it's free for the first, right?
Just sit down.
Yes,
Yeah.
for the first sit
And
down.
I don't know about you, but I don't see Edward Jones or Fidelity.
That's
or
right.
Schwab.
That's right.
You gotta
You
have
gotta
a
walk in with
minimum
money
Yes.
for a
of money.
consultation.
That is correct.
We try to
Yes.
get all families for free,
For
at
free,
least.
because
once.
our company's mission is to leave no family behind.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a blessing.
Okay.
That's a blessing.
All right. So again, thank you.
Yes.
Raindrops, don't
Yes.
forget to like, share,
And subscribe.
subscribe this video.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll see you next time.
Stay blessed
We
on
love
purpose.
you.
Yes.
Bye, thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye
Everybody wave.
bye. Bye.
Okay, that was good. So we'll
Oh my God.
That was wonderful.